Our investigation into how a wanted fugitive with an alias and a criminal record was able to oversee Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's security detail. Tonight, a video is emerging of that man and Crockett's other bodyguards allegedly assaulting two men at a public event while Dallas police officers appeared to just stand by, refusing to intervene. Our J.D. Miles tonight with the exclusive video and the story that you will only see right here on CBS Texas.
This video shows Mike King issuing commands to Dallas police officers.
Call the police. We need a sheriff and a marshal out here right now.
While he and two others on Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's security team physically removed J.J. Jefferson and his brother Lamar from her public swearing-in ceremony in January 2025 at Fair Park.
He got my arm. Hey, look what they doing. Watch him drop him. Oh, he just hit his head on the ground.
You shouldn't be assaulted while trying to exercise a lawful service. That's called obstruction. When I asked the officers to intervene, we were ignored.
Call the police.
J.J. Jefferson says the video shows intimidation and heavy-handed tactics used by Crockett's main bodyguard, known then as Mike King. A year before, he was shot and killed by police.
This is obstruction.
All I know is the self-proclaimed Agent 2 told me that I'm about to slam you on this ground. I said, man, do not slam me on this ground. Just let me up. I'll walk out.
Jefferson, who's been a longtime political rival of Crockett and his brother, were trying to serve her with a lawsuit over whether he was illegally kicked off of the 2024 ballot.
He looked back at Miss Crockett. Miss Crockett seen me drinking the water, and she started shaking her head, doing like this. No, 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 no.
Like Mike King was right there in front of me. And I asked him, so we can't serve her these papers? He said, no, you are getting the hell out of here too.
He needs an ambulance. Okay.
The Jeffersons say they had a legal right to be at the public ceremony, even alerting King, who they say they didn't know at the time about what they were there for and expected Dallas police officers to protect them.
This is a public space.
But instead, they say King and the other two unidentified security guards choked Jefferson and his brother before dragging them out of the Hall of State building.
His shoulder and stuff is dislocated, and they dragged him out.
Even placing them in handcuffs right in front of police officers.
We don't have the jurisdiction to intervene. We just here to assist them. That's what I was told by the sergeants and two other officers.
At the time, Mike King was actually Diamon Robinson, a multiple convicted felon who had outstanding felony warrants. Jefferson says he continued to pursue assault charges against King and the others, but DPD's chief at the time wrote that no investigation was warranted.
After the first officer sent me a letter saying, if you want to file a complaint because we don't investigate this, take it up with Mike King at U.S. Dignitary Services.
Jefferson says he looked up the address DPD gave him for U.S. Dignitary Services and found it was not a law enforcement office, but rather Crockett's congressional office in Washington.
I actually called the building, and the head person called me and said that office, there's no U.S. Dignitary Service there.
So you had doubts about who Mike King said he was even back then?
I called the Capitol Police and asked them, hey, do you know if Jasmine Crockett had a security detail? No, she didn't have a security detail.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Mike King with U.S. Dignitary Service. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. King?
Jefferson's complaints about the assault eventually resulted in a phone call from Mike King, who told him he was in charge of hundreds of security agents and denied being at the Crockett swearing-in ceremony, despite photos Jefferson says prove otherwise. He also refused to disclose the names of the agents accused of roughing up Jefferson and his brother.
Under federal law, of course, you and I both know this right now, I wouldn't even be able to give you the agents' names even if I wanted to.
The assault case stalled, and for more than a year, the man known as Mike King continued to work alongside Crockett through her U.S. Senate campaign that ended last month.
Hey, stop the car! Stop the car!
In March, authorities finally realized that King had been impersonating a federal agent, and after a high-speed chase, cornered him in a parking garage where he pulled a gun.
Don't do it!
And was shot to death. Jefferson wonders if that violent end could have been avoided if officers had intervened in the alleged assault and thoroughly investigated it.
I read law all the time. You have to identify yourself if you're a police officer, a state officer, a marshal, federal agents, even Secret Service.
DPD has not responded to our questions about the 2025 incident and the role officers played. But Jefferson and his brother say they were contacted by a detective there last week. The brothers want a Department of Justice investigation of Crockett's other security team members who were involved in the alleged assault and a search of possible criminal backgrounds.
Anybody who worked for or was under the direction of Mike King was illegitimate security, and they had no police authority.
Mike King also gave DPD this address for U.S. Dignitary Services, which is actually Jasmine Crockett's Dallas office. No one at her office here or in Washington responded to our questions. So what do you want to see happen now?
I said this, and I'll just be honest. They didn't give a that I was a United States citizen or I was a person. I was trash.
Look what they doing.
And they treated me like trash. They picked me up and threw me out. I was so angry. But this can be pretty embarrassing.
Officer.
In Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS News, Texas.